Howdy, howdy. What's up, guys? It is, I almost said Christmas Eve. It is New Year's Eve. So we have just a little bit of time left in 2025. If you guys missed before when I did this, you have a chance to get on the thing for tonight. Not a chance. You can get on. You can get on the list for tonight. I am going to start here in just a second. I'm getting all my jewelry on. I'm going to start here in just a second. I'm only going to go until about 9, just so you guys know. And if I need to do another one of these next week, then I happily will do so. But I know I already have a few people on the list tonight. I'm going to make sure that the link is up. Everything is signed out of everything, I swear. Don't you love it? Hey, Christine. I forgot to message the moderators before I got on here. I don't know who all will be here tonight. I know a lot of people are down with the flu. So I yeah. Let's see here. Okay, the link is not up for tonight, so let me get that on there. And then we shall start. I think that this is a good time to mention there is no tolerance tonight. Period. Will there be a full year read for Zodiac with what you did for 2025? Yes, there will be. That will be tomorrow. Oh, man. I hate it when this... Not tomorrow. That will be Thursday. Sorry. I don't understand why the damn mobile app gives a weird-ass thing. Oh, thank you, Treasurected. I appreciate that. It has been a full, interesting afternoon. I hope you guys have had a good afternoon as well. You know, I just need to absolutely bite the big one and go get a new phone. I'm just sentimentally attached. Sentimentally attached, staying home and out of trouble. That's funny. Oh, good. I'm glad, Kat. So much easier on the computer. There we go. All right, that link is up. It's just, I bought this phone in 2020. It should be fine, right? It is not. It is just, it's kind of had it. But it's hard also for me to give it up because I bought this because it's a 2 terabyte memory phone. Yeah, I paid a lot of money for it, and seeing what the 2 terabyte memory phones cost now with the tariffs, no. All right, so let me get my hair pulled out of the way. First things first. First things first. For those of you guys that watched last time, you'll notice that there are different things on the table that weren't there last time, and the flowers are gone this time. I set it up differently on purpose. Now, I do believe that we need some incense going. Oh, thank you for that, Kathy. I haven't seen that one. That was cute as hell. That was so cute. How are you? How are the boys? How is everybody? Oh, look at that smoke go right over that. Okay, we definitely needed the incense going. Okay, I see you. I see you over there. And the paper I'm using this evening is this right here. And this is paper that's gone with me all over the place. It's been at the church. It's been at West Virginia State. Like it's been all over. It's been all over. The first person on my list is Aiden. Oh, there it is. I was about to get really upset. I was like, I had a specific... Wow, why is the smoke encircling my phone? Who is that watching? So for those of you guys that are new to watching me, those of you guys that are new to especially watching me do any type of ritual, anything, there is no tolerance. My moderators will get the trolls, so please don't engage with them. They will screenshot what they say, and they will screenshot their account. People think that just because they hide behind a fake name or a fake account or a fake email, that energy doesn't come through, and it absolutely does. There is also no co-reading. I'm not doing reads this evening, but the co-reading earlier today got really bad and started to really kind of piss me off a little bit, and then the person stopped. I don't know if they got muted or what. My moderators will give you somebody a warning, and then they will get muted. But if you come in and you're a troll, etc., or if you see a troll, my moderators will get them, I promise. And there, like I said, is no tolerance. Y'all can go peddle the hateful shit somewhere else because I don't want to do it. All right. Aiden is first. So let me, what is up here? Because I realized that I didn't do that yet, and I apologize. So I'm just going to hold Aiden right here. This is my big favorite massive quartz, smoky quartz cluster. I had this up here last time. I also had the sphalerite up here, and I had the pyrite up here. Tonight, what's different, I have a big piece of epido quartz and pyrite. I have an alligator jaw. I have 2 warthog ribs, and then I have a bobcat skull. I also have white apophyllite here, and I have, as you can see, like a really nice milky quartz sphere. I have 2 different singing bowls that I have had for over 5 years. One of them has iolite beads in it. You'll hear them ringing. The other is empty. This bowl right here is filled with, this is my mom's bowl from the 80s. This is filled with different types of dirt from all over the place. There is some dirt from the church here, some dirt from New Orleans, some dirt from Pet Cemetery in Las Vegas. Like, there's a lot of different places that the dirt in here is from. And this is the same bowl, the same dirt, the same roses, everything that I used in the previous timeline funeral. I simply pulled the names out and I have them over there in a bag with a little bit of this dirt. But this is the exact same dirt I used in the other one. On this side, I have a black candle and 2 purple candles. This is for the letting go of the previous timeline, all of the bullshit that you're leaving behind in 2025. Over here, I have a yellow candle, a green, and a white, and these are all the same candles that I used in the other one as well. And then you see in the middle, I have a huge red candle. I also have a massive smoky quartz and clear quartz tower filled with rainbows and record keepers back here. And then I have a jar that I will be releasing the video for this tomorrow, and these will be available on my site tomorrow, but this one is mine, and I'm putting it back here kind of to charge it up, I guess, if that makes sense. I think I just got black stuff all over my face, but that's all right. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, the paper has been all over the United States with me to some very interesting places. As I speak a blessing over it, I'm going to put it over some candles. We're going to put it in here, let it go, etc. When it comes to your name, when I am doing yours, you don't have to do anything. You can, if you would like to, just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just listen. Just let this resonate. That's it. That's it. You can rewatch this at any time on YouTube. The other one is being time-stamped now. For some reason, I didn't get it uploaded. It's my fault. But here we go, Aiden. As Aiden steps into 2026 and begins this new timeline, this new aspect of Aiden, let everything that has been in the past stay in the past. Let all of the aspects that are holding Aiden back, whether they are successes or whether they are negative things, let those things stay there. Aiden steps into 2026 in a new, amazing, focused, fresh mindset and spiritual path without any regrets, any issues, any disagreements. As above, so below. As within, so without. A lot of elephant symbolism in that bell ring. Amy is next. As I put Amy's name into this bowl, before I ring it, I want every bit of self-doubt, every bit of anger, every bit of sadness that has been weights around your ankles. I want you to leave them in this bowl. They are the past Amy, and they are not part of the new Amy. As you step into 2026, as you step into the second quarter of the 21st century, step into it fully engulfed in the flame of who you are. A true phoenix moment, a true change, alignment, leaving behind everything in the past that is only going to remind you of the things that you're leaving in this bowl. As above, so below. As within, so without. At the end of this, I will be taking the names out of the bowl and putting them in there in little groups and clearing everything before I put them back in here with the other names from the previous one. I read what you wrote. You already know what it is that you need to do, what you need to let go of, who you need to step into, who you need to become. And as everything shifts from 2025 into 2026, I want you to remember all of the things that you wrote down and why you wrote them down. Leave them in the bowl. They're not allowed to go with you moving forward. Ready? As above, so below. As within, so without. Be really rude for a second. I'm sorry. Derrick is next. I love that the two of you do this together, Derrick and Kim. I love that when I see one of y'all's names, I already know the other one's on there. I can't tell you how priceless that is. Having a significant other, a spouse that gets you on a spiritual level, that is seeking to be a better version of them, just like you're seeking to be a better version of you. That is something that not many people have and not many people find. The fact that the two of you do this together, work on yourselves together, that's truly a sign of a soulmate right there. That's truly a sign of someone that loves you and only wants the best for you. I know you didn't need that reminder, but I also feel like you needed that reminder. As I put Derrick's name in the bowl, I know there's a lot of things that are always asked to be cleared for everybody. But with Derrick, even after reading what was written down, I think that old versions of you are what needs to be left in this other timeline. All of those echoes of past people that you were, all of those echoes of past things that you were, past titles you wore, past jobs you did, past whatever. All of those echoes of you are now left right here. So when you step forward, not only are you lighter because you're not pulling all of those echoes of Derrick behind you, but you just feel clean. You just feel calm. You just feel empty in a great way. In the way that you get excited when you have an empty bucket because you know you're going to put things in that bucket. An empty Halloween bucket waiting to go get all of the candy. Let all of those echoes of you stay right here. I want you to actively do that. Put them all in that bowl. And take a deep breath. As above, so below. As within, so without. Wow, that rang a long time. Kim is next. I keep walking over here and checking to make sure I don't have the puzzle piece on the TikTok. Kim, as I put your name in here, and I've got a spot right there next to Derrick's name for yours to go, I want you to take a breath. As I'm saying what I'm saying, I want you to take a couple. And I want you to release the need to always be the spiritual guide for everyone. I fully appreciate you and Derrick doing this together, and I fully appreciate all of the things that you do, and I know that he does too, your family does too, but I don't want this to become something where you don't fulfill yourself, your spiritual needs, because you're too worried about making sure everybody else is okay. Trust me, just trust me on that. So as you let go of all of these other timelines, as you let go of all of the past Kimberlys that exist, as you let go of everything that's holding you back so you can move into 2026 a completely new person, I want you to find your spiritual self again. I want you to find those foundations of the temple that is Kimberly, and I want those things that really connect you to your higher self to be brought right back to you, so you remember who they are and who you are. And then you can go back to helping everybody else. I want you to put Kimberly first for a little bit. As above, so below. As within, so without. I've got you a spot right there next to Derrick. I'll even put your little heads touching. I'll do the names here in just a minute. The adding of the names. Lisa Michelle is next. I see your note there, Lisa. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm okay, Sass. Sass texted me and said, "You okay? Your voice is going shaky." Yeah, I might be stuffing my face while I'm doing it. Just saying. All right, Lisa. As I put your name in here in the bowl, I just want you to breathe. Not those normal deep breaths. Not normal breathing. I want you to breathe as just Lisa. That's it. And every time you start to breathe as Lisa and something else creeps in, some fear, some guilt, some problem, some name, some procrastination, some whatever, every time something else leaks in, I want you to take a different breath. I want you to just breathe as Lisa. And I want you to remember that the only thing in life that you can control is you. We can't control anyone else's emotions, actions, problems, issues. We can't control when anyone comes into this world. We can't control when anyone goes out of this world. And carrying the guilt about things like that, carrying the grief about things like that, unfortunately are part of being human. And at the same time, the guilt is something that, I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. The guilt is something that doesn't need to be there. The grief will always be there. But every now and then, you have to put everything aside and just breathe. But every now and then, you have to put everything aside and just breathe. Step into this new timeline as Lisa. Just Lisa. Nothing else. As above, so below. As within, so without. Gonna snuggle y'all in there closer for just a minute. Y'all all falling over. Miss Lynn is next. I love when I'm doing things like this, rituals, etc. And the air just gets still and calm. And it's kind of like the whole universe is listening. As I put your name into the bowl, Miss Lynn. As I put your name into the bowl, Miss Lynn. And that people are proud of you. I'm proud of you. Don't forget that. With all of the guilt and the procrastination and the anger and the sadness and all of the things that you lay on your own doorstep, that you lay on your own pillow, that you lay on your own head, all of those things, they don't belong to you. A lot of those things are things that you have soaked in from other people. You can take them off and put them on the dresser when you go to bed, my friend. That way you can sleep. You can wake up rested. And that way, as you step into 2026, all of these things that you have kept as your chest piece, your armor, whatever it is, they can be taken off so you can finally rest and become more than you ever realized that you could be. Even warriors take off their armor to sleep. As above, so below. As within, so without. Melissa is next. And her new self. I love that. I'm not going to read what you guys have written, but I do want to read this one part because I think that this is important for all of you to hear. Melissa said, I will be claiming a new name. As you step into 2026, if you have a magical name and you no longer identify with that name, this is a good time for you to change that. The full moon is the 3rd. That is Saturday. I was looking at the wrong calendar when I thought it was the 13th and got all excited. The full moon is Saturday. That means that you have the new year going into a full moon. You are ending a massive, massive timeline. You are ending the first quarter of the 21st century. This is the time to do things important like that. Whoever it is that's wishing I would drop something in the fire right there, that's wrong of you and you know it. As I put Lisa's name in there, may you leave, excuse me, as I put Michelle's name in there. As I put Michelle. Why can I not keep your name right? We're going to start all the way over. We're going to start all the way over. It's not Lisa and it's not Michelle because I haven't even done a Michelle this evening. So why I keep saying Michelle? Michelle, you the one that wanted me to drop it in there? Miss Melissa. Maybe you need to be Lisa Michelle. I don't know. Miss Melissa. We're going to start. Oh, the one that wanted me to drop it in there? Miss Melissa. Maybe you need to be Lisa Michelle. I don't know. Miss Melissa. We're going to start all the fuck. As I put your name in here, Miss Melissa, may you leave behind in 2025 all of those other versions of you that were good enough, that were great enough, that were fantastic enough, but don't need to be in 2026. And may you leave behind all of the versions of you that were not good enough, that were not fantastic enough, and that are not yours and don't belong to you. And as you step into 2026, may you find the perfect, soul perfect name that identifies with who you are. And become that powerhouse. As above, so below. As within, so without. Wow, that rang a long time. Miss Viviana is next, but we're gonna light some more incense first. I wondered why I was smelling something. It would be because that is done. What did I miss? What are we talking about with coincidences? All right, let me look here. What happened? What did I miss? You know, I feel a lot crazy sometimes when I'm on a live stream and I'm like, oh, you know, I feel a lot crazy sometimes when I'm on a live stream and I'm like, oh, I've been doing this for so damn long at this point that I'm just going to start calling it out. Earlier when I was doing reads, I was in the middle of doing reads, and if y'all watched me earlier and you saw the infamous big huge nose scratch that I couldn't stop and the sneeze afterwards, I'm just gonna let you guys know, like I woke up with the nastiest headache today, and I had to take some migraine medicine. Like it was a rough day. It was a rough Bodhi day. And right before I started that live, the headache got worse, really, really bad. Not only did the headache get worse, but I started getting kind of sick at my stomach, and I was at the limit of like medication I could take and so on. And I was like, nope, you know what? I know that there are people out there wanting me to fail. I know that y'all all know that there are people that want you to fail. And so I was like, nope, I'm going to sit down and do these damn reads, even if I pass right the hell out afterwards. And I no more had been thinking about how the energy shifted with the read when my nose started itching. And then when I called it out, I was like, oh, somebody really bad, really talking about me really, really bad. I sneezed. The whole energy shifted and my headache went away. Y'all start calling that shit out. Start calling that shit out. You've been in the spiritual realm long enough to know when somebody's fucking with you. You know. You know it and I know it. All right, Miss Viviana. You got it. This paper is a little harder to roll up because it's so thick. And sometimes it just wants to crush. As I put your name in this bowl, Miss Viviana, and as I strike the bowl, I want you to take the biggest breath. I want you to hold it for a few seconds. I want you to let it back out. And I want you to release all of the things, whether they're self-imposed or imposed by someone else, that have become weights around your wrists, around your ankles, around your throat. I want you to release all of those versions of you that no longer exist and no longer need to exist. And as you step forward into 2026, I want you to feel the movement that this year is bringing, and I want you to remember the wisdom that this last year has brought you. And I want you to allow those two things to come together to rocket you forward onto the path for your highest good, for your highest self. As above, so below. As within, so without. Didn't want to stay in there. Here, cut some more paper, do a couple of the name additions, answer some questions if I need to. It almost makes me sad cutting this paper. I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny that we're literally doing a timeline funeral to let go of things, and I'm over here having a problem cutting paper. We're literally doing a timeline funeral to let go of things, and I'm over here having a problem cutting paper simply where it's been, you know, the spiritual energy that is gathered up, which is exactly why I chose it for this. Just funny. I'm going to do some of the names. Normally I have a bowl there in the front, but I don't right now. So I'm just going to put them face down on the table underneath the bones. Amanda is my first one. Miss Amanda, since you were my first one, you get to go right there. Aleah is next. And you get to go. And you get to go right there. And we're going to make a little grid. Because everybody needs a grid. Anthony C is next. And just so you guys know that, yes, I am actually writing names on there. And I'm going to do Miss Patty's other son, Matthew, next, so they can be there together. So here's his. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Miss Lexi is next. Put Miss Lexi right there. You're so welcome, Cindy, honey. Jessie is next. Caleb is next. right here. Hailey is next. Well, there's the puzzle piece. I knew it was coming. Miss Hailey is right there. Got that one sideways. Karen is next. And Karen is next. And Karen, I'm going to put you right here. Before I move on, oh, thank you, Angel Baby. Karen, did you have a t-shirt order that never went out? Because I had one come across my thing today and I could have sworn that it said it was yours. For some reason, okay, good. Well, I don't know why it got held up. There was a period that was put in like the line 2 of the address. Yep, that's it, the t-shirt. Well, it should be going out within the next couple of days. I don't know why Printful held it for so long. So maybe you didn't need it then. Maybe you needed it in 2026. Because I saw what shirt it was. I saw what you ordered. But I, just so you guys know, am fixing to open the TikTok shop for the clothing I've designed. It's all drop shipped by Printful. You don't got to wait for me. And I saw that sitting there and I was like, what the actual fuck? So yeah, it's because there was a period somewhere and it hung it up. It was a mess. It was a mess to get it. I don't know. It was a mess to get it fixed. But it is on its way. It's on its way. I got it taken care of earlier today for you, Karen. All right. So Miss Abigail is next here. Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I mean, I guess so. Because I've had other things like that happen where either the +4 on the zip, it didn't like it or something like that. And I have always gotten a notification. Every single time. But I didn't with yours. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's just weird. I mean, it's not weird. We all know exactly what happened. All right. Well, good. I'm glad you're excited. I'm putting some boba. I'm glad you're excited. I'm putting some boba in my face. Mm-hmm. All right. Abby is next. With more boba in my face. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. I got you, kiddo. Ooh, that smoke hit me right in the eyeball. But I love the smell of the dragon's blood though, so I felt like it was great for this. All right, Abby, as I put your name in here, every fragmented part that has been taken from you, shoved away, buried, moved, boxed up, etc., or that's just out there floating in the ether, every one of those fragmented parts, let it return and let it make you a whole person again. I think that with 2026, it's not so much of you stepping away from you. It's not so much of you stepping away from past versions of you, past timelines, etc. It is you actively having all of you back. You actively having all of you back. And as you step into 2026, pulling everything back into who you are is the empowerment that you need. As above, so below. As within, so without. I like that my bracelet was just kept ringing it. I was worried that one went out, but it didn't. It just got a little teeny tiny flame in there. Miss Diann. Miss Diann. Miss Diann, are you here by chance? Yes, you are, because there you are right there. I want to say thank you to you. So at the end of the year, I run a report. And it shows me like who has been one of the most active people on my website, who has been the one that's like been a massive supporter, and who I've done basically the most work for this year. And your name is at the top. And I just want to thank you for that. And I want to thank you for the trust that you put in me and my girls and my team. I just want to thank you for that. So those top 5 people that are on my list, I'll be sending you a personal thank you, because I appreciate you more than you know. Plant. Brett gets a plant. Brett doesn't get some personal card. He gets a plant. I don't even know if Brett's here or not, but Brett gets a plant. But Miss Diann, you are next, my friend. Except for Brett. And then all I can think about, let me get the giggles out first before I even roll this up anymore. All I can think about is the video that we shot at the church, doing the whole, you know, good night, John boy, doing that whole thing. And then we staged it to where, you know, Brett at the end, nobody said goodnight to Brett. And he's like, what about Brett? That's all I can hear in my head right now. And I was like, except for Brett, because Brett gets a plant. And then all I can hear was, what about Brett? It's just, I can't even do the whiny voice. It was so fucking perfect. I can't even do it. And then Danielle going, good night, Brett. Like, I don't know. Brett's not even here, is he? It was the funniest damn thing ever. It was the funniest damn thing ever. By the way, just a little insider tip. Starting next week, next Monday. Insider tip. Starting next week, next Monday. I will have some baby Bodhi up on the website. Just saying. And yes, I can ship them wherever they need to go. Just saying. All right, Miss Diann. And y'all can thank Brett for that idea, because, yeah, he's the one that encouraged that. I have a lot of crazy shit. All right, Miss Diann. Worth and not feeling like you are where you're supposed to be, or you're with who you're supposed to be with. All of those feelings that have been holding you back, all of those feelings that have been whispering in your ear, all of the negative self-talk, that little voice stays right here in this bowl, as do all of the past versions of you that no longer need to exist in your life. The past versions of you that have held you back, the past versions of you that have built you up, everything that doesn't need to be tied around your waist as you go into 2026. All of the amazing versions of Diann, those supportive, awesome, always there for everybody, that version moves into 2026, and that version finds those people that are exactly that for her. People that are there for you no matter what. As above, so below. As within, so without. I'm going to pause for just a minute here. Wait, what? Oh, starting Monday, I will have baby plants, some of my baby plants, on the website for you guys. So I got to get a piece of gingerbread toffee. I'll even show you. So not only will they come all pretty and shipped, they won't come with water, obviously, but they'll come with a gorgeous little thing for you to put up. I have some in this shape and other shapes. This is one of my baby Thanksgiving cactuses. Look at the roots on that thing. Look at the roots on that thing. I'm just saying. But yeah, this is one. This little baby will be up for adoption. But yeah, I have several pieces of Thanksgiving cactus. I have some black agave. I have all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. Before I move on to Erin, I gotta put some sugar in my face. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Does a Thanksgiving cactus bloom? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I actually keep my blooms. I keep my blooms and use them in workings, but they look like this. Well, there we go. Yep. The ones that I have are a gorgeous, like, neon pink. Oh yeah. I know it's hard to see in this light. Here, I'll show you. My sugar's going down, so I gotta eat something. Here you go. That's one of my girls. I might have like 7 of them. But yeah, that's one of my girls. There's another one. So you can see the blooms. So yeah. I keep the blooms. There's some of my other girls. All right. Enough show and tell with plants, man. I love that coffee. It is so crunchy. That piece is so crunchy. I can confirm that the Dave's Sweet Tooth Toffee gingerbread is delicious. All right, Erin. As I put your name in the bowl. As I put your name in the bowl. And as you take a deep breath and listen to the ring just vibrate throughout everything. This is the last time that I want you to be who you are right now. Enjoy it. Go through and take a little inventory of all of the good things and all of the bad things. And as you step into this new timeline, as you step into 2026, I want you to find the best version of you. The most in touch, in tune, solid, powerful, amazing, healed and unhealed version of you that ever existed. As above, so below. As within, so without. Fran is next. What's up, Fran? Peek in for a minute there. I just love your name, Fran. Every time I see it. It's so pretty. I know you probably don't think so because you've lived with it for so long, but it really is. Or maybe you do think so. I hope you think so. Woo! I forgot I didn't get my nails cut down. All right, we gotta hold our heads a little higher. At least you get some giggles as I put your name in the bowl, Fran. As you move forward into 2026, in all seriousness, the new version of you, I want you to leave all of the heaviness behind. I want you to leave all of the things that have weighed you down and been super heavy and painful. I want you to leave them behind. I want you to move forward in a light, amazing, wholehearted, happy version of yourself. A new version that sees all the light and still sees the darkness, but doesn't let the darkness win. As above, so below. As within, so without. So without. Miss Jennifer is next. I love that. I looked over, I was like, wait a minute, let me put my glasses on. Storm of Bling. Oh my God, we're friends. I feel like that's my life. I love that. All right, Miss Jennifer. It's so funny. When I did these before, I noticed a theme in what people were asking to have released and let go and left in this past timeline. And there's a different theme tonight, and I find it interesting. I find it interesting. I'm going to tell you what that theme is after I'm done with these, because I find it really interesting. I am going to tell you that the theme, the first one that I did a couple weeks ago for the same ritual, the same rite, the theme was, the overwhelming theme that I noticed with a lot of people was like self-loathing, imposter syndrome, like things like that. That is not the case tonight. And when I tell you what it is at the end of this, you guys are going to giggle, because this is the second one I'm doing. You're going to giggle. Jennifer doesn't have it down, but I noticed and I was like, wait a minute. Jennifer, as I put your name into the singing bowl, I want you to take a big deep breath, and I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to feel the name go in the bowl. And I want you to feel the heaviness of the metal. And I want you to feel all of those issues with physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain, all of the issues that come along with being in pain for so long, all of the issues that come along with self-doubt and not being good enough and being scared of the future. I want all of those to just soak into the metal, absorb down into that brass. And as you step into 2026, I do wish I had magic words to make everybody not hurt, to cure all of the things, to let you live without being in pain. I want you to move forward with a clear mind, with a clear conscience, without stressing about not being good enough. In the famous words of Stuart Smalley, I'm good enough. I'm great enough. Gosh darn it, people like me. So I want you to go and watch some Stuart Smalley Saturday Night Live clips, Jennifer. Because if you saw yourself the way other people see you, you wouldn't have the same feelings about yourself that you do now. I want you to step into the amazing Jennifer that everybody else around you sees in 2026. As above, so below. As within, so without. Mm-hmm. Ooh, listen to that thing still ring. I'm going to adjust my tickets for tonight. Mike is next. What's up, Mike? So if you guys did not get on the list for tonight, hold on. I'm going to make the camera move just a little bit. If you guys did not get on the list for tonight, I will probably do this again early next week. I thought about doing something similar for the full moon for Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to finish up these last couple. And then I'm going to tell you guys the theme. And then I'm going to have to run and go get my child from her job. And go to bed at a decent time tonight, since we have a big product launch tomorrow. Might play a tad bit of WoW later. I don't know, maybe. I feel like I haven't been able to play much. So I've been crazy busy with the holidays. All right. Ready, Mike? Funny, everybody else got 4, but I felt the need to do 5 for you. As I put your name in the bowl, I want you to take a deep breath. And I want you first to think of all of the things that you wrote down on that list of what you need to let go of. I want you to think of all of the negative things, all of the bad things, all of the things that keep sticking in your mind and holding you back. And when I drop this paper, I'm not going to set it in there gently. When I drop this paper, I want you to feel all of those things drop away from you. You ready? And as you step into 2026, nothing is allowed to follow you forward. That little voice that wants to drag you back down into that is not allowed to follow you forward. As above, so below. As within, so without. Jennifer is my last one. So funny, I've had 2 Jennifer A's on this list tonight. This is Jennifer AR. You got it. Meow. What are you doing? Did you come to get in on this? Huh? Did you come to get in on the last bit of this? Yeah? Add some black cat magic to it? Yeah? Did you? I love you. I love you, Mr. Sour Patch. What are you doing? I'm surprised you came in here. I know you don't like the singing bowls. Aw. Aw, baby face. Aw, baby face. I love you. I will happily stop and have some kitty cat pet time. All right. Thank you for allowing me to pet you, good sir. All right. I gotta go right here, though. Okay? I love you. All right, Miss Jennifer. Sorry for the black cat pet time. Kind of take it when I can get it. He has been on one. He has been a complete Sour Patch Kid. He had to spend some time in a garage vacation today because he wanted to not be nice to the electrician. So I'll take nice Vlad where I can get it sometimes. All right, Miss Jennifer. All of the fear of being different, all of the issues of being different, all of the problems of being different, all stay right here in this bowl. All of the drama that comes along with the people that want you to conform and be like them stays right in that bowl. All of the boundaries that you have set and that you have yet to set can come with you into 2026, but the Jennifer that steps forward into 2026 is no longer this Jennifer, is no longer the Jennifer that has allowed any of the issues and the drama and the problems to seep in. And I say it that way on purpose because we all have a part of us that longs for being involved and happy and a part of something and a part of other people's happiness and belonging and so on. And then we reach a phase in life where we truly don't care. That little voice is always there, but from now on, it's minuscule, it's teeny tiny. It's only allowed to whisper once or twice a year, and that's it. And that whisper never becomes anything more than a whisper. I want you to step into 2026 being your amazing, awesome, different, weird, crazy, kooky, cool self. Go be Phyllis Diller, my friend. As above, so below. As within, so without. Oh, Dana, I'm missing one? I'm sorry. Hang on. Sure as shit. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Christine. I'm so sorry, Miss Dana. This is why I have adults. This is why I have adults that help me out. Yeah, for some reason it didn't refresh. I had to go out and come back in. Okay. But I got you, Miss Dana. Miss Dana, as I put this paper down here in this bowl, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a big deep breath. cut all of the cords that hold you back. Cut all of the cords that are holding you from moving forward, from doing the little things that make your day go better, from doing the big things that make your weeks, your months, your years go better. Cut the cords from all of those walls that have been put up, whether they were voluntary or involuntary, and let them fall. Let them fall forward. Because every single one of those walls can be rebuilt in different specifications, different places, different ways, to where they provide protection, not a prison. And as you step into 2026, I want you to become a completely different version of you, a completely new timeline, a completely new Dana, without any walls. And once you find who you are, then you can build those protective walls. Right now, it's feral Dana. It's time for Dana to go and run around like crazy. Find who you truly are and who you want to be. As above, so below. As within, so without. That one rang a long time. Isn't it? It is a satisfying sound. I 100% agree with that. So I'm going to tell you guys, I did about half of the ones that I did last time. Last time, I think my list got pretty close to being sold out. Tonight, we did about half of that. And I want to say this. I told you guys the overwhelming theme from last time. The overwhelming theme for this time was procrastination. How many people were letting go of procrastination? And I couldn't help but giggle a little bit in knowing that I had said this was the last one I was going to do in 2025. So I find that really funny that it was procrastination. That was the main theme of this evening, what everybody was letting go of. I find it really interesting. Y'all make me giggle and I love you. And don't think that I am not a master of procrastination as well. Don't think I'm not. Don't think I'm not. All right, guys. I love you. I do. You guys, go have a good evening. Go spread some love and some happiness around the live streams on TikTok, okay? Go drop some happy comments for people. Go just spread some happiness, okay? All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to make some goodies. It's going to be fun. All right. Good night, guys.